Hello friends. So today we are going to talk on a very important topic for a specific point of view, and it is very helpful in GD I hope. So today I will going to talk on how US become a military power of the world. As we know that USA is the most strongest military of the world. So how it became possible, and so we will talk about this. So firstly, we will talk from World War II, as we know that after World War II, two supreme powers of our world start ruling on whole world, and country start world start dividing into two parts, and most of the countries join both of the two superpowers against going against each other, and both the superpower was that time was one was USA and one was USSR. So first was called United States of America, and the second was called Union Soviet Socialist Republican. So these were, sorry for my mistake, I forget the name, but yeah, it is called Union Soviet Socialist Republican, and now it is called Russia only, because they are divided into 15 parts in 1991. So these were the part, and from the World War II itself, the US became the military powers. As we know that US was from winner, or we can say triple alliance, UK, US, and other, I don't know the name, but yeah, those were the things. And also from the very past, they were work on their how to increase strength in their military and how to rule the world. They are only known, uh, and they are only known for these type of things. And if you talk about also various things matter more in becoming the US strongest military powers of the world. Like they are spending a huge money on their defense as defense budget. So when I read something from a magazine, so I read that USA spent $780 billion per year on their defense. So it is a very huge amount. And if you know about the other top 10 members or other top 10 countries who are in the most strongest military powers, then you will be shocked after listening data. So in top 10 other top 10 countries, like after USA, China, India, Russia, and Israel, and these other country also in the top 10 country. But if we combine all 9 other countries defense budget, then even after they could not equal to the US defense budget. So it is a very alarming for all the country. As in the future, as we know that world stands at a very critical situation these times, because chaos is happening in whole world. Like some were fighting for Ukraine, some were fighting in China, Taiwan, some were fighting in Armenia, Israel, and this type of chaos is happening all over the world. So it is very important and alarming thing for all those. And apart from this, many matters more in becoming the USA most military power of the world. Like they made various things, military equipment, military weapons for modernize their defense, and they are very modernized from past. Like India is becoming a military power. India has third largest army, third largest air force, and eighth largest navy. So it is a very good amount also. But India is performing better and improving its modernizing its military equipments and military dress, combat dress, and that's all. But US that's work US done very earlier, in a very earlier state. So it has also advantage of this. And also they made various equipment, various dangerous equipment we can say, on which they can use, and they use in various things like in various operations, uh, like in Gulf countries and in Africa, and they used various times. Like if you talk about some deadliest weapons of the America, like firstly B-2 stealth bomber. So it is the world most deadliest bomber of the world. So it is also it gives a power, or it gives a it gives power, or we can say it is ice on the cake for the USA military equipment, in the military equipment. And also various things like we can say Apache helicopter. It is a very good utility, and also combat helicopter. Also India purchased from America itself, but yeah, someone made this and someone purchased it. It is very different for both of point of view. And third, we can say F series of aircraft, F series aircraft, which Lockheed Martin and Boeing defense companies of USA making, and they transport all over the world, and also they give a big defense boost, uh, economic boost in their country GDPs. Like if we know that about F-16s, like USA gifted F-16 to the Pakistan, and also F-16 is a very good. We never ignore this, but yeah, we also never should not ignore how our wing commander Abhinandan uh, crashed their F-16 Biman with their MiG-20, with our MiG-21. So it is a very good, like with a low utility, with the help of low utility and low convergence, or we can say low grade or generations fighter craft, we can kill fifth generation or sixth 4.5 generations of aircrafts of our enemy. So it is a very good thing and good ideologist for our country. And if you talk about other things like USA has one of the most expensive and we can say dangerous aircraft also, like it is known as F-22 Raptor, and other is F-35 aircraft. And according to some reports, F-22 Raptor is a world most expensive and world most deadliest aircraft, and it is also world most stealth aircraft. It can not be easily detected by any radar of enemies, so it is very good. But most of the various country showed their interest to purchase this, but USA banned the export of these items, these aircraft, because of it is very also expensive, so it cannot be helped easy to moderate or easy to mobilize by other country, because not all country are developed. So it is also a reason, and the main reason is I already told that it is the world deadliest, or we can say dangerous aircraft. So USA can not wanted to sell this because of its security point of view, because USA will take it help in the time of any chaos in the future. And so that US Parliament, or we can say US Congress passed the rule and passed the bill, and after that they cannot sell this aircraft to anyone. Also India showed interest to buy this, but when we showed our interest, I think it is out of our hands that times, because if I will give the data of how it cost. So it is very, I think it is cost around 200 million per aircraft, for I think for buy only, but for it maintenance, like for flying of 1 hour of F-22 Raptor, it will cost around 10 crore rupees. So it is a very expensive for India, and it is not a very good deal to buy it, although we have a very good alternatives like we have Dassault Rafale, Sukhoi 30 MKI, MiG-28 and many more. So we cannot go through that, and also our government know, and so that yeah, this is the all the things like how USA became the strongest military of the world, and we should not upset about our country, because our country is also working in this process, and hopefully in the future our country will be the also a superpower in the military, and yeah, we will wait for this ecstatic events. And Jai Hind, and stay tuned. I will come with the next video. Thank you.